Big day today. The key exchange just launched, and people are already talking about it.
They absolutely are, especially, across the greater Golden Horseshoe.
Yeah,
So our mission today, well, it's a deep dive, really, into the powerhouse couple behind this new show.
right. Sushil Mishra and Himani Sood.
Exactly. And their firm, Catch the Key, Inc., they're affiliated with RE/MAX West Realty, Inc., of course.
Okay, let's get into it. What really jumps out looking at everything is how they're doing things differently.
Totally. It's not your old school real estate playbook.
No. They've managed to blend these two things that seem kind of opposite.
Which are?
Super high-tech, like almost industrial-grade tech and data analysis.
Right.
With this really genuine, personal, client-first approach.
Right.
It feels kind of like the future benchmark for the Ontario market.
That blend, that's the secret sauce, isn't it? And you mentioned the couple dynamic is Sushil and Himani. They're married.
They are. Which makes the business truly a partnership built on, two very focused but different skill sets.
It does make you wonder about dinner conversation, though, right?
Huh? You just know market trends and mortgage rates are definitely on the menu. Every single night.
Well, maybe. But honestly, their synergy shows that sometimes marrying your business partner, it just works.
It clearly does for them.
So let's break down those strengths. Maybe start with Sushil. He brings the analytical firepower.
Yeah, Sushil. He's the tech and market trends guy.
Yeah.
All the sources point to his sharp analytical mind, always looking for innovative ways to run the business.
He's the one keeping them 5 steps ahead, using efficiency, using data.
Spot on. And the core of that is this tech-driven mindset. Heavy use of AI in their marketing, too.
Okay, let's pause there. AI-based marketing, tech-driven. What does that actually mean for someone, buying or selling a house?
Good question. It comes down to systems. Like, he uses advanced platforms. Bull Trail came up a lot.
Okay, Bold Trail. Sounds a bit like industry jargon.
A little, yeah. But it's key to their success. Can you maybe unpack that for us?
Sure. So Bold Trail, it's basically a very smart customer relationship management system, a CRM, built for real estate.
Like keeping track of clients.
Way more than that. It uses predictive analytics, AI. It helps score leads, meaning it tells Sushil and the team which leads are most likely ready to move forward. And when, it's smart.
So less guesswork, more focus. Not just a digital Rolodex, more like a crystal ball for prioritizing who needs attention now.
Exactly. And Sushil actually noted that using Bold Trail, it directly led to increased lead conversion, fewer wasted calls.
Makes sense.
And a real boost in transactions. Plus, he mentioned the automated follow-up saved them tons of admin time every week.
And that saved time is crucial.
Totally. It's time they can reinvest in actually talking to clients, the high-touch stuff.
Okay, but if it was all tech and data, it could feel pretty cold, right?
Yeah.
Transactional.
Uh-huh.
And that's where Himani Sood comes in, the co-founder. She seems to be the one balancing the scales, making sure efficiency doesn't kill the empathy.
She's definitely the heart of Catch the Key.
Yeah.
She has that background in the mortgage industry, which is super valuable.
Oh.
So while Sushil is handling the how and when, Himani's really focused on the why. The client's life goals, their actual needs.
The testimonials really back that up consistently. People praise her for truly understanding them. Her communication style, always described as client first.
Yeah, you see phrases like down-to-earth, patient, understanding.
And the ultimate one, treating clients like a family member.
Yeah, it's huge.
Because buying or selling, it's inherently stressful. It's a massive life event.
Especially for newcomers to Canada, right? And that's where their synergy really shines. It becomes a competitive advantage.
How so?
Well, Sushil's data-driven system smooths out all the back-end chaos, makes the process efficient.
Right.
And that efficiency frees up Himani to focus on the human side, the emotional support, the consultation, making it less stressful, especially if you're new to the country, maybe facing language hurdles or just confusion about how things work here.
Let's talk about that example from the sources. The young family. Right. Landed in Canada, and within a week, they were in a furnished condo.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's not just real estate competence. That's like serious personal guidance.
It really shows they see their role as more than just handing over keys. It fits their philosophy. Partners for life.
Right.
Helping that family meant dealing with all the newcomer challenges, credit, leases, finding something furnished fast. Sushil's tech finds the options. Himani's empathy bridges the gap.
Okay, so we have the tech guru and the relational guru, tech and heart.
Yep.
But we absolutely cannot talk about the personality of Catch the Key
Yeah.
Without mentioning the chief entertainment officer.
Yes, the essential third partner.
Max, the golden agent.
Max, the gorgeous golden retriever.
He's not just a cute mascot, is he? He seems genuinely part of the brand, symbolizing that whole real estate with heart thing.
Totally. Clients love him. He brings this, like, joy and positive energy. So to say he helps break the ice, makes the whole thing feel more human, less corporate.
Yeah, it's a smart contrast to the usual stiff corporate real estate firms.
Definitely. And, thinking back to that dinner conversation joke, I bet Max is probably the one who mediates when the market trend talk gets a bit too intense.
Probably. Okay, so beyond the charm, let's talk structure. The firm itself.
Right. Catch the Key Inc. They've got serious backing, being affiliated with RE/MAX West Realty Inc.
So local expertise, national trust.
Exactly. But what's really impressive is their reach. Geographically.
Yeah, they're not just Toronto. It's the GTA and the Greater Golden Horseshoe, the GGH. That term keeps coming up.
And for listeners maybe outside Ontario, the GGH is huge, massive.
Explain that a bit.
Okay, think of the whole economic region stretching from Niagara, up through Hamilton, Oakville, Toronto, north towards Barrie, even over to Peterborough. It's enormous.
And Catch the Key works across that entire area.
Pretty much. Their listings, their sales. Toronto, Oakville, Hamilton, Mississauga, Brampton, Whitby, London, Vaughan. They're active everywhere.
Wow. That requires some serious local knowledge. Which must be where Sushil's data systems come back in.
Has to be. Hyper-local expertise, powered by tech.
And that breadth lets them be real strategic advisors. Which ties back to their core commitment, right? Client's interest always comes first.
Always. And not just for one deal. They really push that partners for life idea.
You see it in the examples, helping investors buy multiple properties over years. That takes patience, long-term thinking.
Or helping a seller get top dollar using smart pricing and marketing, driven by that tech insight. They're guiding people through big life chapters.
And this whole package, the tech, the heart, the wide reach, that seems to be what sparked the podcast, The Key Exchange.
Exactly. They want it to be proactive, not just reactive. Educate their clients, share what they know.
Okay, so the podcast itself, The Key Exchange, what can listeners actually expect to get out of it? If you're a buyer, seller, leaser, what's the value?
It looks pretty packed with value, actually. The content pillars are solid. First up, real stories.
Client successes.
Yeah, but not dry case studies. Real narratives, like how first-time buyers navigated this crazy market, or how investors built their portfolios. Hearing those stories makes your own journey feel less lonely,
Makes sense. Well,
market updates and insights. Critical, given how much ground they cover. Toronto, Oakville, Hamilton. They can offer that hyper-local intelligence that maybe a single city agent can't.
digging into specific neighborhoods.
Yep. And highlighting new listings. Like they mentioned an upcoming luxury detached in Brampton near Mayfield and Bromley, or townhomes popping up in Oakville. Real-time info.
This is where Sushil's tech side probably influences the content too.
Absolutely. Practical tips rooted in data. They mention covering things like the 7-second judgment.
Okay, 7-second judgment, what's that? Why should a seller care?
It's this idea that buyers, especially online or pulling up to a house, make a snap judgment, like in the first 7 seconds.
Oh, that fast.
Yep. And it's often hard to undo that first impression. So Sushil and Himani will break down what makes or breaks that initial view: curb appeal, entryway, clutter.
So turning buyer behavior data into simple prep steps for sellers.
Exactly. Actionable advice. They also plan to talk about how AI is changing the game, even in growing markets like London, Ontario, super relevant for investors or anyone relocating.
So the podcast theme is really actionable intelligence backed by their combined experience. They're not just selling, they're explaining the how and why of today's market.
Yeah, this deep dive, it should give you a really clear picture of the expertise and, honestly, the warmth you'll get from the Key Exchange.
So bottom line, if you're trying to figure out this market, you should probably connect with them.
Definitely. They've got the tech, the network, and that commitment to partnership.
Okay, so if you want to get started, whether you're buying for the first time, investing, looking to lease, how do you reach them?
You can connect directly. For Himani Sood,
You can call her at 647-821-6712 or check out the firm site, catchthekey.ca.
right. And for Sushil Mishra, the number is 647-300-6712. Or you can explore his tech insights specifically at sushilmishra.ca.
And naturally, being tech-savvy, they're all over social media.
Oh, yeah. You can follow Catch the Key Inc. and Sushil Mishra pretty much everywhere. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok.
Perfect for behind-the-scenes stuff, market news, and finding out when new episodes of The Key Exchange drop.
It really feels like this team shows the way forward. It's not just about speed, it's about smart, dedicated partnership. Combining that cutting-edge tech with genuine care, that seems to be the new standard, especially across the GGH.
It really does.
Which kind of leaves you, the listener, with a question, doesn't it? Thinking about your next move, what kind of dedicated, dual-focused partnership are you going to look for?
This is The Key Exchange from Catch the Key Inc. and RE/MAX West Realty, where Sushil, Himani, and Max turn real conversations into real results.